guys, Athena here. Welcome back to the Life Learning Institute. We've all been there. That moment when everything seems to crumble around us and we feel like the ground has been pulled from under our feet. That sinking feeling in your stomach when you mess up. The disappointment, the self-doubt. It's a universal experience, one that connects us all in our shared humanity. Society often tells us that failure is bad, something to be avoided at all costs. From a young age, we're conditioned to believe that mistakes are a sign of weakness. We're taught to strive for perfection, to fear mistakes. The pressure to succeed can be overwhelming, leading us to avoid risks and play it safe. But what if I told you that failure isn't the enemy? What if failure is actually a stepping stone to success? What if, instead of fearing failure, we embraced it? What if we saw it as an essential part of the journey, a necessary step towards growth and achievement? What if we saw it as an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn and become stronger? This might sound counterintuitive, but think about it. We're conditioned to think of failure as a negative, but every failure carries with it a lesson, a chance to improve and refine our approach. But I'm here to challenge that belief. I'm here to tell you that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of it. Every successful person has faced setbacks and failures along the way. I'm here to tell you that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of it. It's through our failures that we learn resilience, adaptability, and perseverance. So, the next time you face a setback, remember that it's not the end of the road. It's just a detour, guiding you towards a better path. Embrace your failures, learn from them, and let them propel you towards your ultimate success. Imagine a world where no one ever failed. Sounds pretty great, right? A place where every idea is a success and every endeavor meets its goal without a hitch. But think about it for a moment. Without failure, there would be no innovation, no progress. Every groundbreaking invention, every scientific discovery has a history of failures behind it. We wouldn't learn from our mistakes or push ourselves to be better. Students wouldn't strive to understand complex subjects, and athletes wouldn't push their limits to achieve greatness. Failure is how we grow. It's the cracks in the pavement that allow the plant to break through, the challenges that force us to adapt and evolve. It's how we discover our limits, identify our weaknesses, and find new ways to overcome challenges. A mountain climber assesses the route, learning from each misstep, and an athlete reviews performance footage to improve. Every stumble, every misstep is an opportunity to learn and adapt. A boxer getting up after being knocked down learns resilience, and a child retrying a puzzle learns perseverance. Think of it like learning to walk. Each fall is a step towards mastering balance and coordination. We all fell countless times before we could stand tall. Those falls were not failures, but lessons in disguise. Each fall taught us something new about balance, coordination, and perseverance. A child gaining balance on a bike or a skater practicing tricks learns through each fall. Failure, in essence, is just another word for learning. It's the process of trial and error that leads to mastery. A student raising their hand in class after multiple attempts to understand a concept, or a child successfully riding a bike after numerous falls, embodies the spirit of learning through failure. Embrace failure as a necessary part of the journey. It's the sketches that didn't work out that lead to the final invention. the experiments that failed that lead to the scientific breakthrough. Many entrepreneurs pitch countless ideas before finding the one that succeeds, and artists refine their work through many iterations. Each failure is a stepping stone to success. Surround yourself with those who understand the value of failure, friends who encourage you, teams that celebrate not just the wins, but the effort and learning along the way. Remember, every new day is a chance to try again, to learn from yesterday's failures, and to move one step closer to your goals. Failure is not the end, but the beginning of a new journey. When we're afraid to fail, we hold ourselves back. This fear of failure can be paralyzing, making us second-guess every decision and doubt our abilities. It's a natural human instinct to want to avoid pain and discomfort, but in doing so, we often end up limiting our potential. We avoid taking risks, trying new things, or pursuing our dreams. The fear of the unknown can be so overwhelming that it keeps us from even starting. We tell ourselves that it's safer to stay where we are, to stick with what we know. But in reality, this safety is an illusion. We stay stuck in our comfort zones, afraid to venture out and explore the unknown. Our comfort zones are like invisible cages, keeping us from experiencing the richness of life. We might feel secure, but we also feel stagnant, unchallenged, and unfulfilled. But here's the thing, playing it safe is often the riskiest thing you can do. By not taking risks, we risk missing out on the most rewarding experiences life has to offer. We risk never discovering our true potential or finding our true passion. When you avoid failure at all costs, you also miss out on the opportunity for growth, innovation, and true fulfillment. Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Each failure teaches us something valuable, something we can use to improve and grow. Choosing the safe path might feel comfortable in the short term, but it can lead to regret and a feeling of what if in the long run. The regret of not trying, of not pushing ourselves, can be far more painful than the temporary sting of failure. Embracing failure, on the other hand, allows us to live bolder, more authentic lives. It gives us the courage to chase our dreams, to take on new challenges, and to grow in ways we never thought possible. By facing our fears and stepping out of our comfort zones, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We learn, we grow, and we become the best versions of ourselves. Learning from our missteps. The power of reflection. Failure in itself isn't inherently valuable. It's what we do with our failures that matters. When we take the time to reflect on our mistakes, to understand why we failed and what we can do differently next time, that's when failure becomes a powerful tool for growth. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? What did I learn from this experience? These questions can be uncomfortable, but they're essential for turning our failures into valuable lessons. Building resilience, bouncing back stronger. Life is full of challenges. We're going to face setbacks, disappointments, and yes, failures. But it's not about how many times we fall down. It's about how many times we get back up. Each time we face a failure and rise above it, we build resilience. We develop the inner strength and determination to keep going, even when things get tough. We learn to embrace the unknown, knowing that even if we stumble, we have the power to get back up and try again. Experience the best teacher, even when it's tough. Think about some of the most successful people you know. Chances are they've experienced their fair share of failures along the way. They've learned from their mistakes, adapted their approaches, and come out stronger on the other side. Experience, even when it comes in the form of failure, is invaluable. It teaches us things that no textbook or classroom ever could. It shapes us into the people we are meant to be, stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the Life Learning Institute for more great content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Have questions or ideas for future videos? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.